But yeah, I guess we should move on, man. So in WWE this past week, it was at WrestleMania, and it was like, yeah, man, they gonna start doing the corporate greed thing again, and y'all know what it is. It was time to fire some niggas.
Back to the old school of after WrestleMania, we firing people.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna happen again, like the second half of the year. So get strap in. So full
Do
release.
you think there's enough time for them to hire back Strowman and fire him for a third time?
You could always return at SummerSlam. Um, all right, so I think this is a full
You think you
list.
still got some of that CYN seasoning?
I mean, EC3 out there, so they could restart. You know, just
Did he
start.
really say that for real?
What's up? Nah, he didn't say that, but shit,
Oh,
why
okay.
not?
He's stupid.
There's always narratives need to be controlled.
Oh boy.
Control
Okay.
your narrative. Run it back, bigger and better. So, full list: Shayna Baszler, Dakota Kai, Braun Strowman, Caden Carter, Katana Chance, Gigi Dolan, Eddie Thorpe, Javier Bernal, Oro Mensa, Wolfgang, Mark Coffey, Joe Coffey, Olive Gallus, Cora Jade, and Riley Osborne. Um, this is interesting. Um, when I saw this list immediately, I was like, all right, who would I actually want to see more wrestling of? I didn't really come up with much of an answer. Um, you know, I don't necessarily need to see more Shayna Baszler matches. It's been a long time since there's been anything there. Dakota Kai, she's been a hot topic. I think we should crack that open. Um, Braun Strowman, I don't think there's much left there. And then everyone else just like, Riley Osborne, maybe you take a flyer on this guy or whatever, because I'm seeing the story with him is
Was it the tweets?
yes, they wanted him to go to Evolve, and he was like, "Fuck that!" Like that. That sound like Devolve. Like no, like I ain't doing it. So they cut him. So I saw that and I was like, "Hey, run it." But there's also Jakara Jackson, who was with Lash Legend and the
Yes.
Metaphor group. She was let go as
Yes.
well.
Terrible mistake.
I saw a lot of people talking positively about her. I've never seen her wrestle, so I can't tell you.
I have lots of positive things to say about Jakara Jackson. I will not talk about them right now. We'll move on and we'll talk about them once this show is done being recorded.
So Big CM couldn't save Cora Jade?
Guess not. It's a job. Last chance you. Can't shake up, can't rustle too many feathers.
No stroke. So let's talk about Dakota Kai.
Well,
Dakota Kai. So she's always had people that she was very beloved amongst some portion. She has a fan base. Let's not get it twisted. But then it was weird because then I saw
that fan base in Oklahoma, by the way.
Oh yeah, Oklahoma for sure.
Yes.
But then it was
Go Pokes in also well, I can't say that because never mind.
So
continue, Rich.
Dakota Kai, people were like, well, she can go to AEW. And then AEW fans jumping up like, nah, fuck that. Like we not necessarily we don't want to see her necessarily either. Look how old she is. Look how many times she's been injured, and I think people think she's a great worker. She has this reputation, but it's like, where are the matches? Where's the
NXT
history? Where is anything it's like, all
right.
And then
that stuff is 5 years ago.
Yeah.
6 years ago.
And then it's like, all right. I think people wanted to come in and then they assume that, oh, you can just use her to put people over. Haven't you like
Does
learned
she want to do that?
exactly? Like it's like, how can we be so sure somebody from WWE, one of Paul's kids, allegedly, is just gonna come in and be like, yeah, I'll start putting my shoulders on the mat. Like it don't like I don't necessarily like see the desire. Like I don't think I would necessarily turn her away either. It would be like, okay, if you wanted to use her, do whatever. But it's like I think also a lot of people be like, yeah, she better not come in here and get pushed in front of fucking Willow or Statlander or anybody like that.
Right. And it's funny because like Willow and in if she goes by her old name Evie, like they would like aesthetically they absolutely would have been a tag team in the Indies if they were together at that time.
Can Dakota Kai come if she comes to AEW? I only have one request. She got to bring the curls with her. But I don't know, man. What do you think about this Dakota Kai stuff?
I'm sorry, my screen froze. What do you say?
I said, if she comes in, she got to bring the curls with her.
No. I didn't hear you. So we're gonna move on. As far as Dakota Kai and AEW, I mean, I think she have a role to fill. I think there are people in the locker room that love her, that are over there that have came from WWE, obviously. Like I would love to see it versus Willow, love to see it versus Hater, Statlander, Tony Storm, that whole crew. The problem is they already got too many talented women. Like they just put Athena on AEW television the first time in like a year and change. Right? She's not as good as Athena. So and that seemed like a one and done deal. Like, I mean, if you want to put her in Ring of Honor, like her and Amanada and Mina, sure. If you want to give her that, if you want to start her there, yeah, sure. But AEW, if she wants to build from Ring of Honor to AEW, sure. But like, I think that outside of that, you're asking, it's too big of an ask, and then it'd be like, hey, are you okay with this? If she's okay with it, cool. Because I still believe she's talented enough to have good matches. And she's a likable person. So
Wasabi King saying,
I would like to see what she would do if she's willing to come in and do business. But if she's not doing business, then take it to Impact.
Wasabi King says, if Tekla is coming, who's better today?
Ooh.
If it's for me, Tekla is much fresher.
I'm gonna have to say Tekla. I'm gonna have to say Tekla because she to the audience she has a higher ceiling because she's an unknown.
Yep.
And also she's younger.
Yep. I would take Tekla like 100 times out of 100 because it's like you've been exposed on WWE television, and it's not necessarily about the age. You have been exposed on WWE television since the Mae Young Classic, the first one. So it's like,
yep. That was 2017.
Like, who are we? Not like, nah, man. What about Shayna Baszler?
I think she's gonna get a call because of the Marina stuff.
I agree.
If you want to throw on ROH, fine. But give her some type of push. I think we're past the point of wanting to see that. Like, I don't want to see. First off, I was tired of it in NXT when she had that run and it went too long, right? Like, I don't want to see that in AEW where she's a champion and she has some type of. I don't want to see that. I have no.
If the people that were like upset about the possibility of Megan Bayne beating Toni Storm, oh my God! If Shayna Baszler came and choked her out, look, they should want to storm the Capitol after that.
Rich, Shayna Baszler with Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke were doing in 2018 and 19 18 and 19, they were doing the proto Death Rider shit. It's an MMA champion that's doing slow MMA or whatever else around baby faces they're getting duped and beaten by the numbers game time and time again until someone finally beats them. It's the same premise.
Gallus. I have no interest in Gallus at all. I can't believe they lasted this long. Look, them niggas got to work with The Rock last year, and they said fire him anyway. Don't give a fuck.
Was
this a message from Paul?
I didn't know they were still signed. I thought that they didn't come over when NXT Europe got closed or UK got closed. I had no idea. I did not know that.
Do y'all think The Rock called Gallus and was like, "Keep y'all head up"? Y'all know what this is. Look, was this a move of aggression from Paul Levesque? Oh, and also it is Paul Levesque. I don't think anybody listening to this show is trying to say, "Oh, it was out of his control." Everybody's smart listening to this show, but I know what y'all see on the internet. Was the Paul Levesque firing Gallus an act of aggression towards The Rock?
I don't think so. I think it's a lowest on the totem pole. Gotta go.
The Joe Coffey
Now,
story has finally ended, bro. This
yeah.
nigga got a bigger push than damn near anybody out of NXT. You can't.
Remember when they had Pete Dunne try to carry that man and take over main events?
Crazy.
Remember that?
Crazy, man.
And eventually he got him the fuck out the way, and then Walter showed up, and we were like, thank God. Thank God.
Yeah. Kaden and Katana. I got nothing for you, man. They had all these
Didn't
years.
work out.
They had all these years to, do their thing, but didn't work.
If they were a men in the tag division, they still be on. But it's a tag team. It is a women's tag team. It is WWE.
This is an interesting one. I don't think your boy Carl Fredericks, Eddie Thorpe, they let go. You seen this guy in 2019 before the pandemic, even when he got promoted to his out to dojo, you would think this guy could have a chance to turn into a star. It's gone real bad for this guy. And I don't think
is he still dating Jamie Hayter?
No idea.
Okay. I think they were dating.
I don't know if he can necessarily just walk back in New Japan either. The way it ended, he was setting fire to the rain out there on the way out.
He was. Yeah, that what's your boy from Beverly Hills 90210, where he said the crazy line about when I burn bridges, I hope the light shines the way or whatever else, which makes no fucking sense. Like if the bridge is on fire, your ass finna die. Yeah. But yeah, that's exactly what Eddie Thorpe was doing on his way out of New Japan. That man wanted out.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a mental health concerns too when he was doing that?
He was dating Dakota Kai.
He was dating Dakota Kai.
That's what the chat is saying. Okay.
Okay.
I recall hearing about that. Yep.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's hard to keep track of all this stuff.
Yeah. They all.
It's not really our business anyway. Just but we see pictures of whoever else, and you be like, "Wait, are they at some point? I don't remember." And then years pass, you're like,
"They be hard launching
and shit. Were they not? I don't remember. Whatever happened. Don't give a fuck."
Yeah. Not really an inspired bunch. Feel sorry that these people got cut and stuff like that.
Because they have enough money to keep them hired if they needed to.
Yeah.
If they wanted to.
It all comes down to they're trying to make up percentage points for TKO's debt. That's all it is. So,
yep. Their numbers on the spreadsheet.